비장이 있는데 수능 오면은 그거 시험 하지만 자기들은 막 시험 시간이 길잖아. 그러면 그 사람들 8시 이런 데 끝난단 말이야. 그 다치고 8시가 너무 무서운 거야. 아니야. 울다가 다치다가. 하나 8시 40분인가 되면은 뭐 아니야. 지가 늦게 떴어. 평가원 들어가서 이렇게 칼 있으면 색이 때문에 바로 들어지. 두 번째 뜨는 시간 써있고 그랬어. 안 떴어.
اگر صمیمی باشم من
How's it going, everyone? Are you surviving midterm week? You're still alive? Some of you are still smiling. So, you're surviving. So today we have the guest speaker from the Writing Center coming shortly. There is a quiz about the Writing Center. How did the quiz go from last week? Okay, should have been easy. You said hard. Should have been the easiest quiz of your life. Yeah. I think 1 or 2 people missed one though. But this week will be same thing. Please ask questions about the Writing Center, because that will be the quiz. Do we have questions about the midterm? Midterm is due when?
Tomorrow.
20th? Which is what day? Sunday night? At what time? 11:59 p.m. So 11:58. And you're fine. Okay? No questions about the midterm? Nothing. How are exams going so far? Could be better. Oh. Omar? Any problem? All A's? Cool. So, I'm going to pass something out. We don't need this yet. We'll need it after our speaker. So please just take one for now. Did everyone get one? Specs? You got one?
And here.
Alright. Extras? Steve, you need one?
I good.
Everyone got a piece of paper? Jonathan? You good? Steve, you got one? Michael, you can have the projector on. Just hit it once. Yeah. Okay, we have a test today. We have a test. But it's a personality test. So don't worry. I know you have enough exams this week. So our goal today is to do a personality test. And then we'll do a group activity and talk about what that means. Has anyone done a personality test before? Shaki,
Yeah.
do you know what it was called?
In CURR exploration, it was the personal, like, kind of, whether you're extrovert or introvert.
Yeah, okay, alright. I saw another hand. Steve, was that you? No? Anyone else? Personality test? Chavez? No. Okay. The reason, oh, you need the reason I want to do this is to for you to understand more about yourself and how you communicate with other people. Okay? So, I'm going to explain the directions before we start. Our speaker might come in the middle, that's fine, but we'll go ahead and get started. On your paper, everyone has a paper. You have number 1 through 11. There are 11 questions. How many questions? 11 questions. Okay. For each question, you have 4 columns. A, B, C, D. Okay? A, B, C, D. For each question, there are 4 options. For each question, there are 4 options, okay? So, for number 1, I want to put a 4 next to the sentence that is most like me, okay? So, let's say option A is most like me, option C is least like me, not me. Option B is kind of, oh Tom, come on in. We'll continue this after our speaker, alright? Michael. So everyone, like I said, our quiz this week is about the Writing Center. Our guest has graciously volunteered his time to come talk to you about the Writing Center, and I'll leave it to Tom to introduce himself.
Hey, everyone, hello! Hello. That's more energy than I expected. How are you today? Fine? I don't believe you. Sleepy. Sleepy? Stressed? Trying not to be sick? How to wake up in the morning? How to stay awake all day? How to organize your deadlines? Work enough? Yeah. This is not a fun time, right? We are suffering. I understand. Well, I'm here to help. I know at least 2 of you from my own classes, but you haven't come to see me yet. Anyway, so what do you already know about the Writing Center and about me? Nothing. Okay, well,
Good thing you're here.
yeah.
Yeah.
Also, what was it, Socrates who said we must know that we know nothing before we know anything. So, you're in a good place to begin. But at least 2 of you know more than some. Well, I won't pick on you, don't worry. Yes, don't ask me. But, do you know where we are? Second floor, right. You've seen my embarrassing poster in the elevator, right? Yes. Don't like that photo. But it's not the worst photo of me. I'll leave that there. So, second floor, if you're facing the library and you've got the lockers to either side, you turn right and turn left and go to the end, and we're right there at the far part by the haunted cafeteria, if you know where that is. You know, like the area that is nothing and was a cafeteria. We're right there. Room 212 is where we are. So, do you know when we're open? No? 10:30. We're open from 10:30 to 5:30, Monday to Friday. I take my lunch between 12 and 1, but on some days my assistants will be in. So it's worth checking, and if you're happy to have an appointment but not with me, you can see one of my assistants during lunch hour. Do you know what we do? We humiliate you about your grammar errors. No, we don't. We're very understanding and kind, at least I think we are. I embrace mistakes. Personally, I think that mistakes are a really important part of the learning process. You shouldn't be embarrassed about them, but you should know what they are. So hopefully I can highlight your mistakes as well as help you change them to make your patterns more accurate. But I'm happy to check your work. I'm happy to help you plan your work. I'm happy to give my opinion on coursework, on cover letters, on competitions, anything writing related that you're not sure about. Make sure you have clear questions in your mind before you visit. Do you know how to have an appointment?
Email.
Email is one great way. So have you received emails from the Writing Center before? You should have. Do you enjoy them? Yeah. Yeah, my animation it didn't work today. But yeah, so you know, great. I can ask you. I can ignore my students who are embarrassed and ask you. So what is the Writing Center's email address? If you're not sure, you can check your account. Musical interview. I'm sure most of you haven't just ignored my message.
Writing Center.
That's the one. Thank you. Writing Center at solbridge.ac.kr. Great. Sadly, we spell center the American way.
I mean, happily.
Yeah. Yeah, so that also says a little more about what we do and what we hope you do before you come. So, it's best if you book an appointment. Next week is really full because in one class they all waited until the last minute to try and book. So every day next week I'm seeing between 9 and 12 ethics students, and I'm really annoyed with them all. Because they waited to the last minute and oh, we have something to do. I know. You make me suffer. So, the earlier you book, the better, right?
Yes.
Great. And when you book, what do you need to say to make it clear? Do you need to tell me what you want to see me about? Yes, well done. Good. What else do you need to do before you come?
Our work.
Yes, print your work. How did you know? Good. Start. Yeah, print your work before you come because we can't work on devices. So if you just bring your laptop, I'm going to say, nice laptop, thank you, but I can't look with it. What else?
What do students typically come get help with?
So sometimes it's just about grammar. Sometimes it's for ideas like, I don't know how to begin, can you tell me what to do? Or can you help me understand the question? Or even, does my work answer the question? So anything and everything we're happy to go over with you and give you advice. Do you have any questions? Yes.
I heard about like the writing competitions.
Mm.
Are you kind of related to that, or you're just independent?
I'm independent, but I just wanted to let you know in case you want to win some money.
So like your purpose is to like check writing works and give feedbacks, right?
Yeah.
Okay. That's
Yeah. So I'm happy to help you with anything you want.
Alright.
And you mean the Career Times essay contest?
Yes.
Yeah. So if you are entering that, you can show me what you've got, or I can help you plan. The deadline is coming up for that, right? I think it's the 31st?
Yeah, 31st.
31st. So if you want to enter, you need to be quick. We also have our English contest coming up, but I don't think it's open to everyone, sadly. I think exchange students can enter, but not transfer students, or the other way around, I can't remember.
Okay.
Which seems
Transfer and regular students.
Transfer and
Pay
regular.
the tuition.
Okay, but exchange students can't. That doesn't seem fair.
Oh, we don't care about the exchange student. Yeah.
Who here is an exchange student? People
Yeah,
who-
see, in this
yes.
class, we don't care.
They don't want to admit it. You've shamed them. Good job. So, okay. I might try and get more going for the exchange students.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah. Just so they feel a little more integrated.
Yeah. How long are appointments typically?
Appointments are usually half an hour. Especially during busy periods, students can come back to back. So make sure you come maybe early, definitely on time, and be aware that the next student might be hovering outside waiting for their appointment. So if you want to come, great, but please be prompt. Oh yes, if you're using a translator, I might refuse to review your work. Because I'm happy if you use a translator for one single word here and there. But if you've just written something in your own language and rammed it into a translator and then brought it to me, I will know and I will not work on it. Because that's not English, that's word salad. And it's not. You mean essays in Korean? My Korean level is not enough. So I can say, yes, it's Korean, and give it back to you. But that's all I can do. Yeah. Anything else? Yeah.
So if I'm not mistaken, like one appointment lasts half an hour.
Right. So if you wanted, you can book 2 appointments back to back if you think you need that long. You can also book multiple appointments. I just stopped seeing a student for his IELTS exam because he wanted a lot of help with writing task 1. And he booked every day with me for about a month. So he's relieved his test is over, and so am I. But I'm happy to do that with you as well if you're worried about the IELTS, and you probably should be, because it's a nightmare. Good question. Anything else?
Yeah, so to touch on that, if anyone is planning to take IELTS for exchange programs or dual degree programs, Tom would be a good person to talk to.
Okay, I think, yeah, I've taken enough time maybe.
Any other questions while we have Tom here?
You can just drop by and you can make an appointment in person, but I wouldn't recommend that during midterms and finals because it gets super busy at those times. Did you have a question or were you stretching?
No,
Okay. I had hope for a moment there. Okay, thank you for your attention.
All
Take
right,
care.
thank So that's a really great resource for you. If you are not confident in your English or your writing, definitely go to the Writing Center. Tom will work with you every day if you need it. Even just getting ideas for papers can be really helpful. So I would definitely encourage you to go. Has anyone been yet? Maybe you, Lee? He makes you go probably? All right, perfect. And it's helpful? Yeah, all right. Okay, so back to personality test. Coming soon. There we go. Okay, so for every question, I have 4 most like me, 3 kind of like me, 2 not so much, 1 not me. Does that make sense? So, for every question, what are we doing? Numbers, what are the numbers? 1 and 4. What does number 4 represent? It's me. Most like me. Number 1 represents least like me. No 0. 1, 2, 3, or 4. Okay? Only 1, 2, 3, or 4 for every question. Are we ready? Okay. Steve, can you turn off one of the lights? I guess
It's just gonna be.
There we go. So, for number 1, when I make decisions, A, I do it quickly and go with first impressions. B, I think about it, consider the options, and then decide. C, I listen to my feelings and consider how my decisions will affect other people. And D, I take it seriously and I always make the right decision. So you need 4, 3, a 2, and 1. Number 2, the best way for others to show me they care about me is to do fun things with me. B, give me space to be by myself. C, spend time with me doing whatever. D, do what I want to do, not let me down or go back on their word. And if you have questions about words or phrases, please let me know.
Do what I want sounds.
Yeah, so I
The
guess
other part is good, but beginning.
To show me you care, we're doing what I want.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. So maybe that's not good. Give me space. Give me space to be by myself. So I want space away from you. So I want to be alone. I want to be alone and not around other people. Number 3, when I'm with my friends, I like to provide the excitement, the fun, the jokes. B, questions, answers, a logical way of looking at things. C, concern for others, a lot of caring. Or D, the planning, a sense of security, a good standard.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I want to choose D because like not let me down and go back on their word is like me, but do what I want is not me. What should I decide?
For this one. It's hard. But what? Just get the feel for it.
Get inside.
Interpret it how you want. Okay, can I move?
Yes.
Okay. Number 4, I like to A, act at a moment's notice, do risky things. B, provide answers or give thought to people's questions. C, help maintain harmony and togetherness. Or D, be responsible, dependable, and helpful to others. No, you have to rank. Yeah, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Can you move a bit?
Number 5, one thing I am really good at is acting courageously. B, thinking. C, being sensitive. And D, organizing. Anyone still on number 4? Can I move down? Still on 4? Okay. Being sensitive, like empathetic, you care about other people, you care about their feelings. But it can also mean you get sad or emotional. Number 6, friends who know me best would say that I am competitive. B, reserved and thoughtful. C, emotional and friendly. D, neat and prepared.
6? Okay, 7. My basic approach to life is take one day at a time and have fun. Or B, figure out what life is all about. Or C, help others and be happy and succeed. Or D, plan for the future and make it as good as possible. Number 8, when I am feeling discouraged or down in the dumps, meaning sad or depressed, A, I often become rude, mad, or mean. B, I withdraw, I don't talk very much, and try to think my way out of the problem. C, I feel emotional, sad, and usually like to talk it over with someone close to me. Or D, I try to figure out what's causing the problem and fix it. Number 9, I feel good about myself when I can do things that are difficult, I can solve problems or figure things out. C, I can help others.